Hello everyone, this is Bill. You guys might know me as Dark Streams on the customizing action figure forums. What I'm going to go over today is I've had a lot of people asking me how I create my custom card backs, so that's what I'm going to go over today with you guys. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Star Wars cards. So if you have a certain Star Wars card or any kind of card back that you wanted to make, what you could do is either go find a high definition picture of that, um, or you can just find the actual card back and scan it in with your computer. And what you would do is just come in to your card back, and you can open it with I use Photoshop. You can use Pixlr or Photoscape if you don't have Photoshop. So what you would do is take a picture like this, and if you're lucky, you can just grab the shapes. Some of them don't work as well. If you can't just grab them with the Magic Select tool, you'll have to use the cut it out like this, but you have to spend more time getting it cut exactly. I'm not going to go over that because I've already spent the time and did all of that and broke it into layers. So what I'm going to do is open up the one that I broke into layers. So let me see, which one is that? We can go for Legacy TVC. Going to open this. I'll actually just open it because it'll go into Photoshop. So this is one I made for Volizon Legacy character, and you can see over in the bottom left hand corner we have all of the different layers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all these layers off and show you how I broke this one down. Some of these layers are unnecessary, but I just did what as I was going through, because this card back template was probably used for like, I don't know, 30 or 40 cards. So you can have your background. You don't really need that. There's no point in having this layer. Delete this layer. So here's a Kenner, the little Kenner logo if you want to use that. Let me just open up these. So this is what I'm filling in. Actually, let me go top down because it'll be easier to see then. So first off, you have this on the top because you want everything to fit into these. You want this to overlay everything else. And then for this one, I have the little legacy heading, and then I add, or you can have Knights of the Old Republic. That's what I was using. And what else do I have here? That one's probably just used for a background. So then I get all of the background put back in, my little DS Customs logo, the little text box, the text shows up, picture, and there we go. So this would be a full card back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to take what I have here, and I'm going to make one for my Lord Nagasado custom. So first off, I want to change it from Legacy to Tales of the Jedi. So let me see, I have Tales of the Jedi here. So what I'm going to do is copy this image. I'll just paste it in here. Actually, let me paste it on this legacy one. Paste it. Okay, so see how big we want to make this. I'm gonna move it up because it's hiding behind there. Okay, so now we have it where we want it to be. Just gotta transform it so that it gets to the size we want it to be. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just decrease this a little bit. 586. How's that? Put it up. Let's try 580. 575 maybe. Okay, that looks good. It fits in there. You could play around with yours as much as you want. I actually already made this card back, so I'm just going to run through it how you would make it. So right now I have some overlay. I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm just using the eraser. Okay. So now that's done, I see a little overlay here. So I'm going to just come in here and erase some stuff. And make sure this is straight. Okay. So I also don't want all this stuff hiding back there, and delete that. I actually want this to be a little lower so that it's not over. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. My microphone keeps falling down. There we go. Okay, so now that we have our heading here, what we're going to want to do is I'm making Nagasado, so I'm going to get a picture of Nagasado and put him where I want the portrait. So I'm going to put this. I've got a picture of Nagasado here. I'm going to copy it. Open this with paint. Copy it all. Okay. So paste it. So now we have our picture that we want in the background. And you can just size it how you want it. Make sure it looks good to you. Some pictures, the aspects are a little weird, so you have to color in the top or something. So what I did with this one was I just used the whole image. There you go. Could do something like that. And then when I hit apply, brings the resolution back up. Let me stretch it out a little bit. Okay. So there's our picture in the background. And then what we're going to do is change the text to say Lord Nagasado. What I use is a Century Gothic font and regular and 14 size. So it kind of looks like the vintage collection text. So we have our Lord Nagasudo in here now. Okay, so that says what we want it to do. And the last thing we want to do here is highlight the layer that has the gray fill-ins. And what we're going to do is go to Image, Adjustments, Hue, Saturation, and you can do different things to change the color of it. So what I do is, I think I'm going to do like a goldish color here for the golden age of the Sith, Lord Nagasudo. So I'm going to push it to a goldish color. Let me find a goldish color. Saturation. Okay, so make a goldish color here, and then what I would do is just come here, save as. I save mine as PNGs. I'm just going to call this a tutorial one because I already have this one printed out. So now that this is created, what we can do is print it out. So I go to, so let me see. So here's the one that we just made. I made one before, very similar. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just open this. I open it with Paint, then go to Print, Page Setup, Portrait, you can center it, and that's fine. And then what you're going to do is go to Print, Print, then these preferences, if you're printing on gloss paper, which I print on, you want to set it to glossy photo paper or matte photo paper. Depends on whatever paper you're using. Make sure you set these settings because I had issues with the print smudging if I didn't set that. Also, you can have different print qualities. I usually just keep mine at standard, but sometimes if I want a really nice looking card, I'll use high, but it does waste more ink. So that's it for this first half of the tutorial, and then I'll show you the other half when I start, pasting everything on. Alright.